Hi everybody! Renegade68 here with some more catchy tunes. Okay, Area 17, the Out of Infinity Blind. So last time, more one-on-one with you. Really feels like we're going in her direction, I think. We had some serious talk with her about her father and about her mother as well. About how her mother is still here. About how she's trying to look into this, and in a way the accident was good for her. That got us all stuck here, because that means nobody can get in her way when she tries to break into their security and find their hidden secrets. So, she'll more than likely get fired, at the very least, after this is all over. But, whether or not that's beneficial, whether or not it's ultimately a net positive depends on if she actually figures anything out. But now after that seriousness, we're in a bit of more lightheartedness. And she's explaining about the third eye, which is what her mother is searching after. But she's explaining it in a really silly way, so she's probably about to say just kidding, or something along those lines, as she usually does. Anyway, felt like I was being bombarded with exotic words. Yep. The conversation completely left me behind. That was probably her intention. I think I mentioned it yesterday, but when the third eye opens, true wisdom is apparent and all becomes visible. At least that's what they say. At least that's what my mom says when she like drilled into my head during the bedtime stories. Ellipses. That's IF. That's. At first, when I saw the big IF, I thought it was initials that stood for something. So I'm like, that's IF. The story. Read the whole line first. That's if the story is real. That's a big problem of mine. I never read the whole line first. I just go. I'm like, okay, I see half the line. That's IF. Oh, no. Also, I mentioned earlier in the LP a pro tip if you happen to be playing Fire Emblem 7. Well, here's another one. There's a character you recruit at a certain point named, well, I don't even know how to say his name. He's a pirate. He's the only pirate you get in Fire Emblem 7, I'm pretty sure. And if you're gonna use him, before you do, look up how to promote him, because I got him all the way to level 20. He was doing really good. My best axe user next to Hector, who turned out crazy OP. I've heard he's one of the best lords, which I'm definitely seeing firsthand. I heard there's like, a lot of people say it's like between him, Ike, and maybe somebody else. But, anyways, back to the pirate guy. If you're gonna use him, look up how to promote him, because otherwise you'll probably miss it. Because I missed it! So I have him sitting here at level 20, he's been there for a while, and it's impossible where I am in the game to promote him, unless I went back, which I'd have to go really far back. My last save file is way too far back, so I'm not going to bother with that. It just feels like a shame. For the most part, I like branching promotion. I like having different items. I prefer that over Master Seals. I really do. But you have to have at least one item that isn't completely random and obscure, I feel. Otherwise, it's doing a disservice to first-time players. Anyways, that's just my ramble out of the way. It's just that really bugged me, because the pirate turned out really good for me, and now I can't use him. Anyways, if the story's real. So let's see, that means, in summary, it goes something like this. Your mom is researching an ancient concept called the third eye, or third perspective. And once someone's acquired the third eye, oh right, I forgot about that, the fourth dimension, yeah. They can sense the fourth dimension and see the whole of the world. Yes. Right, is the game gonna go trippy like that? We'll find out. And that is in line with the Legend of the Third Eye. Does that about cover it? I don't know. You tell me. Well, to hear my mom tell it, the third eye and third perspective are the same. I don't quite get it. Why would a sense of the fourth dimension allow someone to understand the whole world? Or why is it the sense of the fourth dimension necessary? We're seeing the world the way we are right now. That's also true. I don't get the connection between the third eye or third perspective and the fourth dimension. There were lots of things I didn't get. The whole concept seemed to be beyond my understanding. Alright, break's over. Oh, back to serious talk? Because, you know, that wasn't serious enough. Tap, tap, tap. Back to typing in all the different passwords you can think of. You started working again without answering my question. Hey, you. Sorry, let's make that the end of today's lecture. I actually have stuff to do, unlike you. The explanation from here is pretty hard. You'd have to listen to a lot of bedtime stories to understand it. Oh, I wouldn't mind if you told them to me. What? And it's pretty obvious I'm busy, right? Well, I guess. If you really want to know, next time I'll explain an easy to swallow way. Ooh, easy to swallow? Like spoon feeding? Oh, don't tempt me. You didn't say anything more. Okay, I understand. So, can I help in any way? That would be one of the first things I ask. I decided to give up for the time being. I remembered I was still holding the cup. I figured not drinking would be a waste, so I drank it down. Gulp. Yuck, this is so bitter. Yeah, I'm not a coffee fan. And it was completely cold, too. I guess you waited too long. Or maybe you isn't sensitive to temperatures, which makes her a robot. Everybody's a robot. Confirmed. Although with how advanced they are, I give up. With how advanced their technology has gotten in this world, even robots can probably tell the difference between temperatures, but meh. Bleh. In fact, actually, probably pretty simple to program that in. In fact, it'd probably be way simpler to make a computer tell a temperature difference than be a functioning robot. But doing them both at once, is that easier or harder than making a robot that doesn't know the temperature? Like, would you have to go to your way to make the... No, you'd have to program in knowing the temperature, but how simple would that be? I don't know. You might not be a robot, you. Or maybe you could be a convincing robot. Maybe you're an unconvincing robot. Maybe that's the reason to think you're not the robot, but that's the thing to throw us off because you really are? Anyways. You muttered this and looked down dejectedly. Oh, you. She leaned back in the chair and it squeaked. In the end, she hadn't found any new clues. Actually, she hadn't even gotten past the authorization screen. Can you tell me the kind of things you tried? Maybe I can think of something else? I don't know. Access denied. Invalid name or password. That message had been displayed again and again. It still sat in the middle of the screen. Indeed. You was really down. So you couldn't get it? The password? Nope. So what kind of stuff did you try? Just random number letter combinations or like actual thingies? Don't you have any ideas? Well, clearly she does. She tried a bunch of things. Like what? I don't know. Oh, I'm a terrorist though, right? So I'll know. I mean, when somebody hits a password, it's naturally a word that has to do with them. A birthday or phone number for something short, I suppose. Even somebody they wanted to think of, even somebody that wanted to think of something nobody would know would probably come up with a phrase related to their past. That's also true. Sometimes, though, they'll just come up with a random series of numbers and letters and write it down somewhere so they remember. I tend to go both ways. Sometimes I do random letters and numbers, other times I do things related to me, but yeah. That's probably for the best, because if you try to make every password you ever make a random series of numbers and letters, you're going to get so many things you're writing down, and it's better to remember them by mind than having to remember long sequences of random shit. But anyways, I mean, there's almost nobody that uses a meaningless combination of numbers and letters. Are you kidding me? Of course there are people that use meaningless numbers and letters. I do that. I'm one of the nobodies. What are you trying to say about me? If they did, they'd probably forget it. That's why you write it down somewhere. And then again, it's dangerous because somebody might try to find where you've written it down. But, I don't know. I mean, I'm not in charge of any government secrets or anything super secretive, so maybe that's why it's not bad, but nah. If they forgot it, then the password is meaningless. No, you just have to send an email to yourself and have yourself change the password every time, right? I know some people who do that. Like, they don't even bother remembering. It's just, oh, I'll just send a confirmation or whatever. And I'll change the password each time. I mean, that's one way to do it. That way the password's always changing, I guess. I know that. I tried all the things I could think of. Like what? Oh, good thinking. I tried them backwards and as an anagram and all possible patterns I could imagine. That's quite a bit. But it's no good. I guess you don't know your parents well enough. Oh, although who set the code? Maybe it wasn't your parents? I'm not sure. Although I guess Yuki would probably know because you're using her name. I'm just a normal person when it comes to computers. Oh, Maya didn't teach you any really good hack skills? So you probably have a decent understanding thanks to her, but... So could she help at all with this? Do you know? I'm no hacker or cracker. I don't have any illegal programs and can't just type one out right now. So, have you considered asking Maya for help, or you probably don't want to involve her? But do you even think that would help? Do you think in this situation that could help? I mean, you might not even know. You probably have to ask her to even know. You stuck her hands up in the air, signaling her surrender. I know, that's what I said. Maya could probably do it, right? I remember that Maya was a top-level hacker. You said that you, either way, said that Mayo took first prize in some code-breaking contest, right? I'll bet she'd make a password-breaking program for you. Maybe. You didn't seem keen on the idea. You don't want to involve her, right? Because you're doing something illegal right now. Why don't you ask her? I know exactly why she doesn't ask her. I could, but I don't want to. That's exactly the response I expected. Or, I couldn't possibly do that. It was also an acceptable alternative. I don't want to involve her in this. Yep. I can see the future. Nah. I thought that maybe she was still concerned about the criminal element of the idea. Well, duh! But you don't mind getting me involved? Gee, well now I know what you think of me. Well, you came and involved yourself. You have no one else to blame. Oh. So, if I can get... then if I tell her there's no issue... What? Oh well, I'm already in too deep now. I suppose. At this rate, you probably wouldn't find a clue during her lifetime. I wanted to help her out. Exactly! As a way of thanking her for helping me. That's true. There's just one clue. Oh shit, what's the clue? I like clues. Let's decipher it. Oh boy. You took a piece of paper from atop the console. What's that? This was inside my mom's machine. What machine? The computer, or what are you talking about? Oh shit. This is getting serious. I sneaked into a research room before coming here. I was looking for clues about my father, of course. When I went in, I saw that her computer was on. Looking at it, I saw that there was a text file entitled Password. Okay, it doesn't auto-advance. I was afraid it was going to auto-advance, which is why I was reading it while she was talking. I saw that there was a text file entitled Password. When I opened it, it was only one line. There was some Japanese sentence typed inside it. Interesting. Oh wait, so I saw that her computer was on. Looking at it, I saw there was a text file entitled Password. Oh, so this is what her password was? One line, some Japanese sentence typed inside it. But you didn't get to read it in time or something? Then you saw the password. She obviously would have tried it. Sure, I saw it. Okay, so what's the problem? But I don't remember it. Oh. Well, can you remember anything at all about it? Oh hey, amnesia! We can relate! What? I was in a hurry. You know, when she's trying to be really serious and there's typos popping up in these sentences, it kind of really breaks the mood. But oh well. I tried to take a note of it before I was found out, but I didn't see a pen or anything around. And there was no discs or anything that I could copy it to.
今考えてみれば、自分宛てにメールでも送ればよかったかなとか思うけど。
Thinking about it now, I should have sent it to myself by email. Oh yeah, that's always what you gotta do. No discs or anything that I could copy it to. Oh, okay, and now it's all fucked up if you look at the text. Trying to take a note of it before I was D-ed out? What? And now you can't even read it correctly. Oh. Oh, I see, but I didn't see a pen or anything around. Oh, so I can see it kind of in the... That's a weird issue. Alright. Weird.
その時は焦っていたので考えつかなかった。とっさにプリントアウトしようと思ったんだけど、印刷が完了した直後、お母さんが戻ってきてしまったの。私はトレイにあった用紙を素早く掴むとポケットにねじ込んだ。
I was in such a rush and didn't think about it then. Suddenly, I thought that I'd try to print it out. As soon as it stopped printing, my mom came back. I snatched the paper that was in the tray and jammed it in my pocket. Okay, so what's the problem? Huh? What do you mean? So the paper you have now is the one with the password on it? You held out the paper without saying anything. What's this? A barcode? Ah, the printer didn't print it normally. It printed it into like a coded version or something. So we just have to reverse engineer it. Mayo definitely might be able to help with this. If she knows computers well enough, she might know what kind of code this is and how to reverse engineer it.
見えるけど、普通のバーコードの規格とは違うみたいだし。
It looks like it, but it seems different than normal barcodes. It's got 10 lines? Yep. What does this have to do with anything? It's coded, I guess, of some sort. It was printed in a weird font or something.
さあ。
Who knows? Mayo would probably know. But how many characters were in that password? You said it was in Japanese, right? But how many characters was it?
よく覚えてないけど、10文字プラマイ1文字くらいじゃないかな。
I don't remember very well. Maybe 10 characters, give or take. Uh-huh, 10 characters. And there's 10 lines, yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good catch, Shonen. Yeah, 10 lines for 10 characters, so each line represents a letter, so it's using a different... It's either using some kind of font, but it might be like font specific to them. Like, so they can print coded messages so others can't read them, probably. But, Mayo might be able to figure this out. Maybe. Although maybe not. Again, if it's specific to them, which is probably what they're going to use, then Mayo probably wouldn't help them with that. What we would need is some kind of key. Like, if we could somehow find out what their code is, if we get some clue to their code, then we could figure out maybe what the password is from there. Was it all written in Japanese? Any numbers?
確か漢字とひらがなの組み合わせだったと思う。数字やカタカナやアルファベットはなかった。
I'm pretty sure it was just Japanese. I don't remember any numbers or anything else. Here's a crazy thought. What if you made a password like in Japanese and English at the same time? Like you combine Japanese character, like not even just Japanese English, any two languages, characters from one language and then letters from another. Like, has anyone ever done that? Probably. Is that? I'm sure that's a thing you could do, but that'd be funky. I'm certain it's something you could do if you programmed your computer a certain way, but anyways. Wonder which end of this is the top.
So?
You got me. Or could it be written vertically? No way. Vertically, what does he mean? Oh, he means like, oh, this is the one line, this is another line. That's also a possibility. We don't know for sure. It would make more sense though, 10 lines, 10 characters if it's, you know, read like this. Or this could be this could be the top, who knows. If you printed out a text file, why would it come out as a barcode?
So?
I'm pretty sure Maya would know, because I already have a good idea of what happened. No hints? Either we need a key, or worst case scenario, we need a key, and we have no way of getting a key. Best case scenario, best case scenario, there's a key lying around in this room. But other than that, they didn't use a specific to them barcode and just used a font that is floating around on the web somewhere, and Mayo could find it and reverse engineer it from there, but I'm doubtful of that.
Hint?
Hints?
答えがわからないのにヒントなんか与えられるはずないでしょ
If I don't know the answer, how can I give you a hint? Well, clues to what the barcode means. But you have to remember something, right? Oh gosh, now I'm pushing her about memories. Like, did it have to do with food or a person's name or... Gosh. Shonen, man. This is like the other way around than what it should be. You gotta realize that if you don't remember something, you can't force it. That's what we spent a while talking about already. For your sake. Be sensitive, man. You shook her head and spoke.
見たって言ってもほんの数秒のことなのよ
I saw it, but only for a second. But how could you forget something so important? Dude! Dude, you have amnesia! What the hell is wrong with you? It's something I would like to know the answer to. I really would like to know what's wrong with him. But, dude, you have amnesia, man! You can't be asking someone something like that when you already have amnesia!
でも私は少なくとも自分の住所が言える
Well, at least I know my address. And my name.
電話番号も
And phone number.
生年月日も社会保障番号
And birthday. And my social security number. And...
それから自分の名前だってわかるんだから
I even know my name. What is your full name, by the way? You never told me. I would like to know. I think we're close enough. Good point.
大事なことを忘れてるのはどっちなのかしら
Now who's forgetting the important things? Yeah. I mean, what are you gonna do, right? She saw the characters, she panicked, and it's... again, it's different from English. Well, it depends, like... Because a lot of the time... well, okay. When you say out Japanese words, they change depending on how the formation of the characters is, but... Even in English, if it's a bunch of random letters, I mean, it's only 10, it's not that hard, but you don't have that long to remember it, so... I think, realistically, if I saw a random computer screen, I saw 10 letters on it in English, and I was like, oh crap, I have to get out of here as fast as I can, I probably would have remembered part of it. I might not have remembered all of it, but I would have likely remembered part of it, and that part would have been ingrained in my memory for a very long time. Realistically. But so I don't know if she's just not as rememberative as me, or if maybe it's a Japanese thing, or if I don't know. But yeah, I'm just saying, if I was in that situation, I'd probably remember a few of the letters at least pretty good. I probably would have tried to embed some of them in my mind. Anyways, I looked at the paper we thought contained the password. I was obsessed with solving the puzzle we had found. All right. Seek a way out, sort of. It was frustrating. Now who's forgetting the important things? What could I say to that? She's right, and you walked into that. You have no one to blame for that here but yourself. It's not like I wanted to lose my memory. Watch this. I'll remember everything just to show you. What? I mean, it's not like she wanted to forget that password, so it seemed to her. But first, I had to figure this out. I had my mind set on it. Oh shit. I almost felt like solving this was a rite of passage that would help restore my memory, and get me into used pants. I'd also be okay with that. I don't fully get it, but let's go down this rabbit hole, shall we? Just to be safe. Before we go down the rabbit hole, make a save spot here. I'll make this mine. Because I am attempting to go down a rabbit hole. I think I kind of get it. So I got it. Could it be? I thought for a second. Do I have to input anything? Is this like Zero Escape where you get to certain important decisions and it's like, now input the password or code from wherever. And like, you just have to already know it? Or is he just going to know it? Because that'd be weird. I'm pretty sure... Either they're not even going to let me get to the point where I know it unless I've already figured it out, or they're going to make me input something, but we'll see. I'd be surprised if I just say, I got it, and the game's like, oh, you already saw the important part? Okay, I'll just assume you did. That'd be weird. Oh, okay, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. What if I turn it over What if I turn it upside down? What if I heat it with a flame? What if I rip it in two? What if I wad it up? What if I tilt it? Oh shit! Oh shit! Here's my issue. This is this is always my issue, and anytime we get to like visual novel games like this, I mean, this is different than, oh, input this it's not as simple as input X password. Because then I would know, oh, well, I probably have to find that somewhere else in the game, and then I'll know the password, and I can come back here and input it. But it's not that simple. But it is the kind of thing where I don't want to do this if I'm not supposed to know this yet. Like, if I'm supposed to learn this somewhere else, and then come back to this, then I don't want to jump too far. But this is also, it's intuitive enough that I think it might be the kind of thing they just expect you to kind of maybe figure out if you're smart enough. And it has nothing to do with being anywhere else in the game. Maybe they have a hint to it elsewhere, but you can figure it out on your own. I don't know. They're giving me multiple choice here. I'm thinking about this. What if I tilt it? I thought that if I tilted it a little, I might be able to see something. Oh, shit. Oh, this is like a super rabbit hole. This is probably something I have to learn somewhere else in the game, then. Tilt it a little to the side. Tilt it almost completely to the side. Tilt it a little vertically. Tilt it almost completely vertically. Oh shit, this is probably something I'm not supposed to be able to do yet, because they're making me do a bunch of steps, so it's probably something where I gotta be like learn it somewhere else in the game, I'm guessing. I don't suppose I can go back. Damn. Tilt it almost completely vertically. Let's just keep going and see how far I get before the game shoots me down, I guess. Tilt it almost completely to the side. A little to the side. What do they mean by to the side? Let's go almost completely vertically. Oh, what the fuck? Ho! Ho ho! I got it. Listen, if you take the paper and set it like this. What? What? Oh my god! Was I supposed to do that? Was I supposed to know to do that? That's what I mean to say. Was I supposed to be able to figure that out, or do they hint that to you somewhere else in the game? Because, what? 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 Holy shit! Okay, that's not even what I was trying to do. I was trying to turn the paper so that I could see. Oh, that actually makes sense. Oh shit! Now that I know, now that I'm thinking about it, I can understand, yeah. Okay. There are supposed to be 10 of them, so if I thought it was like some kind of computer code, but if there are 10 characters and you tilt it like that, you can get an image. That makes sense. Now that I've seen it, now I can kind of understand it. The question is, do they expect you to figure that on your own? They'll probably have a hint to that somewhere else in the game, but holy shit. Holy shit. This could get very interesting very quickly. I'm not sure if I just did something I'm not supposed to, but I did it, so it happened. I'm gonna quick save that. I'm gonna separate save all together up here. We're gonna get really fancy. So yeah, that just happened. Characters. This one looks like a Pac-Man. A little bit. On the one hand, it could be like a ghost, and then on the other hand, it could be a Pac-Man. It depends on what you think these two black dot things are. Anyways! What? Let's see. The empty fall sky. Wait, what? Is this me reading the phrase of 10 letters? The empty fall sky. A single cuckoo calls out. Brings a chill to me. What is this? What? Let me see that! Aha! I saved the day! And I only sort of knew what I was doing? I understood the idea of there being 10 lines and wanted to do something with those 10 lines, but I thought it was a computer thing, so this is interesting. You grabbed the slip of paper from my hand. Then she copied me and set the paper sideways in the same way. You're right! I did it! Hooray! Did I break the game? Amazing! Shonen, you're amazing! You grabbed my hand and shook it happily. Can you do a bit more than just a handshake, please? She didn't stop there. She pulled me close in a big bear hug. Oh, okay, this is a little better. But, you know, I would go a little further. Just a little bit. Squeeze! Yum. My face was pressed against her bust. Oh, I'll take it. Oh, she like takes the head and puts it right into the boobies. I like that. It was a nice fit. What? A little too nice. I struggled for air. I gave her a bit of a motor, but I just went. I give up. Give mercy. Your boobs. They're too good. I almost felt dangerously excited by the softness of her. It's almost. If I have to die anyway, it should be like this. But wait, I don't want to die yet. So I mean, this would be a great way to die, but can it not be right now, please? We did it, yeah! More like, I did it, by mostly coincidence. Finally, you let me go. She jumped around gleefully like a rabbit. I was glad she was happy, even if she did almost crush me. Oh, come on. I feel like the almost crushing together with you getting the boob rest kind of cancel each other out, but yeah. Watching you all happy like that seemed to wash away all my irritation and fatigue, but still didn't bring back any of my memories. The stress I was feeling simply faded away. It was like the winter frost melting away under the spring sun. I get it now, you can't see it from right above it. Yeah. Man, ooh, that's a really neat puzzle. I really do wonder, is there any, there's probably at least some kind of hint somewhere in the game, but like if there's no hint anywhere in the game, that would really surprise me, because that's a pretty tricky puzzle. I like it. I do like it. I just don't, because of how tricky it is, I'm worried that I skipped some major things that I should have seen before this, but we'll see where this goes. But if you look from the side, I see it now. But why do you suppose it came out in a barcode like this? Printer's probably in bad shape. That, or they do it on purpose to hide what they print. Think so? It's hard to believe that would make it print like that. I don't care about that now. What's important is I know the code. Score. Anyway, as long as I have the password, things are fine. The empty false sky, a single cuckoo calls out, brings a chill to me. So is that 3 different ways to read that sentence? Or what? Whatever the case. Shiki Masoka. I wonder if he's important. Probably not. I think this is a variation of the famous haiku, the empty June sky, a single cuckoo calls out, brings a chill to me. So, what's the difference? The empty fall sky. So the question is, why did they change it from June sky to fall sky? That's probably going to be important. The question is why. So if I input it like this, what? You mean you're going to input it the proper way, like the June sky instead of fall sky? I don't know. The empty fall sky, a single cuckoo calls out, brings a chill to me. Oh, so you're just going to input that? Well, okay, that's the first thing I would have tried. It seems like you were trying to, like, go crazy already. Like, let's not do that. Let's take the fact that this is related to that poem, and, like, that's a bit of a leap before you even try this. Wow! Alright, let's try this for a password. Is that 10 words? The empty fall sky, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, that's way more than 10 words. But, maybe that means it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Maybe it means you have to put in 14? Even though it's 10 characters? I don't know. A recharged you face the screen triumphantly. But what? The empty fall sky, a single cuckoo calls out, brings a chill to me. Okay then. Oh no. There's a but. Why is there a but? Don't look at you's butt. Rejected. Oh, god damn. Access denied, invalid name or password. Oh, what? Why? She still couldn't get into the sea level information. Just then. What in the? The screen went black. What just happened? I don't know, but it looks like it automatically shut down the authorization screen. Okay, a couple things about this come to mind. One possibility is that after she got there, the mother realized something was up. She probably realized that you did something. After all, a page would have been missing from their printer paper, assuming she kept track of that. Maybe when she realized there was something up with that, she changed the password. Or that was a password for something else. Or that was like a bad password. Like, that's the password you do to, like, shut stuff down. Like, or maybe it's like a decoy password. Like, it's the kind of password you leave in the open, so if spies find it, it fucks with their system if they try to put it. Like a reverse attack or something. I don't know. Huh? After a moment, the screen returned to normal. You peeked at the keyboard and called up the authorization screen again. Okay, so what happened? Did we get into some secret backdoor magic? Access denied. Currently, this name cannot be logged in. Oh! Oh, but the password is okay? So maybe the name can't be logged in because they just shut themselves out? Or, this is interesting. What? What is this? Oh, I thought I saved the day, and now we run into this? She tried it again. The results were the same. What does this mean? Maybe it entered the wrong password too many times and it activated some kind of protection. What if there's like a double-layered trap? What if what if the first layer is thinking it's like that's what the password is, but in reality you have to like do something else, like burn it, just a random thought, and then you see the real password? I don't know. Oh man, my gut was to burn it. What if I had burned it? How different would it be? Would I have never found any password? Would I have found another password? Whatever the case. In other words, Lima has completely denied access to my mom's name, so she's gonna be pretty ticked at me. Oops, I got her kicked out. Sorry, Mom, I got you banned. So we'll have to give up for the time being, I guess. You shrugged exaggeratedly. And you went to so much trouble to read this for me, Shonen. Yeah. Well, I mean, if you're really feeling bad, I think I have an idea of how we could cheer ourselves. I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry. But from the start, there was no guarantee that what was on the paper is the password. And it still might be, but maybe it just never was. It would make more sense if this was some kind of hint that my mom uses to remember the password. In which case, what would the password actually be? This is when you gotta make the logic leaps, but now the system has your mother shut out, so oh well. Yeah, it wouldn't make much sense to call the file password otherwise. It'd be too dangerous. I wondered why Nakyu's mom would choose this poem. I wondered what was hidden in the 17 syllables of this poem. 17? 17? 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. But okay, let's go with 17. There was no answer or end to my questions. Wait, 17 syllables. Did you say syllables? Syllables. Is it 17 syllables? Is that correct? Empty. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, it is 17. Okay, you're right. No answer or end to my questions.